Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's your boy GoldenEagleEye here with another casual game on this week's USA map. Although it's something a little bit different, we're playing cities and knights. So I was just going through the lobby. I saw somebody had set this up, and I could not say no. Cities and knights, I've been having a blast with. I've been playing offline, and I'm loving it. And the opportunity to play on this crazy map is I could not say no to. So um, the first settlement is just like normal. The second settlement, you always get a city. Um, and where you city, it's either you want it to be a wood, sheep, or ore. So you can get additional resources called commodities, which are sheep is going to give you cloth, ore is going to give you coin, wood's going to give you paper. You use these commodities to upgrade your cities or city improvements. And you've basically got sheep, which is trade, coin, or ore, which is politics. Sorry, let's make our settle spot. Um, City improvement. Yeah, blue is kind of politics. So cheap slash trade is about like resources and trading materials and all that kind of stuff. Politics is kind of you get to mess with people, I guess. So it's a little bit more aggressive if you want to think of it that way. And then green is science, or wood is science, and that kind of just lets you do some really cool stuff. So you'll find like a road builder in there, ways to upgrade your city a little bit easier, some resource management or whatever. My favorite is for sure the forest. If I had to choose one, because once you get these up to level 3, then they have additional special abilities. So your trade, once you get to level 3, um, you can trade commodities at 2 to 1 rate. Um, hmm. So ideally, we want a city on all 3 of them. So I'm looking at this 6-5-10. This also would be really strong, but I really want the wood. This would be also pretty strong. So we're gonna be without brick. So even something like that to start would have been fine. Hopefully they return. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll build down toward that brick. Sorry. Lets you trade. So sheep lets you trade commodities at 2 to 1 rate once you rank up your thing to level 3. Now we haven't talked about knights. Knights cost a sheep and an ore to purchase and or upgrade. So I'll purchase the one for here. That's kind of a bad road spot. I should have built the road over here, at least for the knights to protect that, but we're okay for the time being. So you can see now, okay, so a 3 rolled, or a 6 rolled. I'm sitting on the 6, so I got 1 wood and a paper. A 10 rolled, I got 1 ore and a coin. We're going to use both of them. 1 coin, 1 paper, and we actually are going to upgrade or activate our knight. So it takes a ore sheep to purchase a knight and or upgrade it. It takes a wheat to activate it. Now that I've got it activated, you'll see that the active knights is 1. Every time the dice rolls, there's a 50% chance of this barbarian black third dice to roll. When that does roll, this ship of barbarians works its way down. Once it hits here, and there's not enough active knights to protect, whoever's the lowest, so currently that would be red, would lose a city. Whoever has the highest amount of knights would be the defender of Catan, and would be awarded a point. So none of us were the defenders of Catan. Red lost their thing. So now that now that the barbarians have attacked once, now you can start placing knights or the robber, and you can only move a robber by rolling a 7. There are some progress cards which you get by you can see how this was blue or green. If that red die is low enough, you get progress cards. I'm not explaining that right. So I have level 1 on green. That means if the red die is a 1 or a 2, I would get a progress card. A green progress card. Once I level it up to rank 2, it'd be 1, 2, or 3. Level 4 would be so on and so forth. Keeps going up. Okay, so you see 1 with the yellow. I have level 1 on yellow, so I got this progress card. And this particular one, I get to pick a commodity. So any one of these 3. And if they have that, they have to give it to me. So there's a lot going on. I'm probably not explaining it. The number of barbarians is the number of cities on the board. So it was at 3, now it's at 2 because red lost their city. And right now I'm the only one with an active knight. You can see there is not active. Yeah, so realistically, the way you get points is progress cards do have some points. Now we've got 2 coin. We can upgrade this to level 2. And unfortunately for us, if I would have built my road over here and the knight was on the 6, I could, since it's active, I could use its ability to get that robber off of me. But I wanted to point down so I could get towards that brick. What else am I not explaining? So yeah, so the object of the game is obviously to get points, to level these up as quickly as possible so you have a higher probability. So that if a 4 rolls, I get it. If a 5 or a 6 rolls, I would get a progress card. Because the progress cards are really the name of the game. There's a lot of cool abilities that you get from them. And again, some of them are victory points. It's unfortunate. Right now, I guess black is my enemy. So that's a big card for us. And now we can upgrade our trade to level 2. So now we want this 6 to start rolling so we can level up our paper. We're gonna use this wheat. So now we should be able to get a victory point the next time they attack. Black may be in trouble here unless they have a wheat. Black may lose their... Yep, Black's gonna lose their city. And then we'll be pretty strong. So Red got another city up. And we're blocking their 9. We're gonna block that. I can spy, steal in progress card from an opponent. I'm gonna steal it from Red. We're gonna hold that for the time being. But what we will do is upgrade our paper to level 2. Okay, so let's take a look. So resource monopoly, get 2 cards of a single resource from each of the other players. So that's basically like a monopoly, just not as OP. Get 1 card of the commodity. So once one of these gets low enough, I will look at that. And then this one, if for some reason our roads were connecting and they had a knight on there, I could reposition that knight. They have one that they're going to give me grain or wheat, but I have to give them my cloth. And if I had any others, then whatever one I had. Black is extremely lucky that this barbarian hasn't rolled. And we are going to block them. And this merchant, once I put it on somewhere, I can trade those resources at 2-1, and it gives me a point. So we've got a bunch of wheat. So we're going to put it on the wheat. So I could trade wheat at 2-1. And now we're going to purchase that. Now we're good. So you can see green rolled 1. So I'm a level 2, so obviously 1 is good. And I got this cool card, which before I roll the dice, I can actually tell the dice what to roll. And I could tell each individual die what I want it to be. So in this case, I would want it to be a lower number, maybe like 3, so that I have access to any one of those things. I probably want it to be a 6 because I want to get my paper upgraded as soon as possible. So I'm probably looking at 3 and 3. They had a resource monopoly that they just used, which is fine. They also had mining, which 2 ore cards for each ore tile that you're on. So they're on 2, so they got 4 there. And they just upgraded their cloth to level 3. And I just got stole from. So I missed out on that. Black right now, I feel like is pretty powerful. I got awarded Defender of Colonist, so or Catan usually it's called, because I had the highest number of knights when it rolled. Um, I don't know what to take here. I want to go for a resource, but there's really no good resources. So I got a victory point. So you can see I only have 2, 3, 4. But having this gives me 5. And then I got the defender. I don't know where I got 7 from. Maybe I got a victory point. I did. I received printer card. So you don't keep the victory points once you get them. They automatically just get discarded, but you do get the points. So that's where that extra point comes from. Okay. Building there. We want paper. We saw that it was low. Somebody's got a bunch of paper. But now we're in business. And let's activate that knight. Okay, so now that we're on level 3, every time the dice rolls and we don't get a resource, so for instance 11, since we're not on 11, I get to pick a resource of my choosing, which is very OP. Like I said, yellow here, you can trade commodities at 2-to-1 rate, which is pretty good. Blue. So right now I can upgrade my knights. I'll show you what that looks like next turn here. We're going to force a 10 to roll. No, 6. So let's go 3 and 3. I can Ooh, definitely using that. I can upgrade this knight using a orange sheep. There is a level 3 to it, but I can't do that without having the blue up to level 3. So that's its ability, is allow your knights to get upgraded to level 3. So I have to get rid of progress card. You can only have 4. This one's not really much use to me, so getting rid of it. It's another really cool card. Any numbers between 3 and 5. Also 10 and 11. I can switch. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch that 5 with my 10. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. We're going to take more ore from everybody. And the reason is we can 4-to-1. Grab a wheat. Activate this knight. So that next turn we can use its ability to get it the heck off of my tile. Somebody just used Deserter. So annoying, dude. Some of these cards are so crazy. Deserter means I lose a knight and they gain one. So he just stole my knight, basically. Very annoying. I mean, obviously I'm going to get targeted. I'm quite a bit ahead. What are we playing to here? Playing to 17, which is a lot. Anything can happen, but you know, I am quite a bit ahead here. So our next order of business is trying to get this city going. Problem is, we just keep getting messed with. So I can remove an open road. I'm messing with black just because they stole this knight from me. I am going to put another knight here. We'll leave that for the time being. This progress card is really cool. I can upgrade a city improvement, which is what these things are, for one less commodity. So ideally, that's green. But right now, they keep blocking my 6. So that 9 is whatever. There's worse places. The reason I probably did that is because if they put it on any one of these 3, I can use this knight's ability to bounce it off. But right now, black's going to get a point because he's got 4 knights. So black's definitely a problem right now. They've got 2 cities. You can build a wall, which is what this thing... Man, it is so frustrating not sucking at this game. Not to be a douche, but... Gonna use this to upgrade this to level 3. And what we're going to do is upgrade this knight. So now that's ready to go. We're on a ton of ore. Yeah, we've just been singled out this entire game. Everybody's messing with us. Which is to be expected, I suppose. Doesn't make it any less annoying. At least that gets it off of our card. We're going to throw it on their 5 so that they can't block it. And we're going to get a ton of ore here. And now we're going to upgrade this to level 3. And... let's just do that. You know what? We will activate this. So they're rolling 7. He purposely rolled 7 just to block me. That's awesome. What do I want? A wheat. Okay, so this we can move the robber. Ideally, black and red are on the same tile, so I can steal from both of them. or all players that are on that same tile. But right now, they're not sharing that, dude. I feel like I've been stuck for so long because I just am getting constantly messed with, and now Black's gonna run away with it. Black's doing very well for themselves. So that's a good roll for us. Oh my god. Let's get another city going here. So we're not so one-dimensional. Of course the 7 rolls. This is so dumb. I cannot catch a break in this stupid game right now. It sounds like funny me complaining because I'm winning, but I'm not actually that far ahead. This merchant can be stolen at any time. And yeah. Getting this stupid thing the hell off. Wow. 5s are a huge roll for us. I feel like this 8 has barely rolled. We need to get this wall that allows you to hold more cards. Okay. We're going to use this to upgrade this. Now, what happens when I upgrade this to level 4? I get a Metropolis that's worth 2 points, and now my Metropolis is invulnerable to the Barbarian attacks. And we're going to get another city going. And we're going to upgrade both of our knights. Okay. So we're in a pretty good spot now. Pretty good spot. We need those 8s to start rolling. And I think now we just need easy settle spots. Okay, they switched to 5, but whatever. We're still on the 5 and the 10. 4 rolls enough. Black's definitely a problem, though. So that aqueduct you can see is so. I mean, in a board like this, you're on such good materials that you're almost gonna get something rolling every time. But so I think. Oh, I already have wheat. What am I doing? So we got that going. Um, let's activate this. And let's just get another city. And my hope is we can save that paper from my next roll. So we can get another metropolis. Assuming that black doesn't do it here. Which I'm surprised they haven't, considering all the wood that they're on. They might just done it. Yeah, they're gonna do it. Okay. So that's fine. Blue Metropolis is still with us, although we need another 3 more coin. So we can 2-to-1 the paper. We can use this 2-to-1 on the wood. Damn, they just got it. It's crazy. What can we do? So we got a victory point there. Can't really do much. Purchase a knight. That might be game. Beautiful. So we can build 2 roads. We need 2 more points. Hold on. We need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think we can win. Upgrade this to level 5. Now we overtake their metropolis. It's to... Gosh, it's to 17. Let's get this knight going. We'll use this road builder. And... guess it doesn't really matter where we go. I can't move this knight anywhere. The reason why we did that is to protect ourselves against a deserter. So now we can, instead of giving us a level 3 knight, they can just only steal us level 1. And we build 2 roads here because we can still settle on this spot, but somebody can have one of these remove a road. So I built those 2 roads there. So unless they have 2 of those remover roads, now we're in a pretty good spot. We just lost. We just lost. That's crazy. We were attacked that entire game and Black just ran away with it. We were getting messed with so much. Damn. There's nothing we could have done. Nothing we could have done. And yeah, we didn't get that diplomat until that last roll. So otherwise I would have maybe tried to block off one of their roads or something, but they had 20 something cards. It's crazy. But that's cities and knights. Pretty crazy game. You can see I've played 9 placement games of cities and knights. That's just on the, it's 4 players. That's just on the base map. And yeah, I'll play one more, see what we're at ranking wise, and maybe I'll post a video of that. But let me know what you guys think of cities and knights. It's a pretty crazy game mode, completely kind of new way to play Catan. It's really about getting your city upgrades kind of as quick as possible, so you have more probability of getting progress cards, because a lot of those progress cards are pretty crazy, and they all have value. Green's good, blue's good. Those are probably the 2 best. Yellow is really good as well. They're all good, but if you're going to city on, anything, I would say city on wood, ore, and then maybe sheep, or any one of those kind of combinations, right? So if your only opportunity is like, hey, I've got a 6 and a 5, 6 of sheep and 5 of ore, or vice versa, or you've only got like a 10 of wood, then obviously go with the higher production. Just be mindful though that your 5 can be stolen at any time. As you saw there are some cards on the green progress cards that allow you to switch, right? So somebody can be on 11, switch their 11 with your 5 or 9, and so, just because you're on good producing stuff doesn't last forever. 8s and 6s cannot be switched, so if you settle on one of those, that's always going to be yours. Um, Similarly, the lower ones, 2 and 12, you can't switch those. So it's anything other than those 4 rolls. Let me know what you thought. Pretty crazy, especially on the big map. But we're gonna get in some more cities and nights, and because I really enjoying that game mode as well. So let me know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.